This is what nobody tells you in corporate. Executives are seeing what you're actually missing in your leadership. See, you think leadership is actually watching your work. They see it, but that's not what they're watching on a consistent basis. This is what they're looking at: four things. They're watching your thought process. They're watching your decisions. They're watching how you judge. They're watching how you handle uncertainty when under pressure. So executives know this one thing: results can be taught. Judgment is harder. Hence the reason why performance reviews, they can be the same thing. They can be identical. And yet one of those leaders is chosen for the next level and you aren't. Everyone knows that selections happen before the promotion. Hence the reason why executives decide who they trust and then they offer or they wait for the opportunity. See, most people think that the conversation happens right there. That's not how this works. So you think that when a role opens, they'll evaluate me. No. What they did was look at you 6 months ago during the crisis, when everything was on red. They looked at you and your judgment. They tried to understand what strategy you have. They looked at you under pressure when you were uncertain. And maybe during that last boardroom meeting, you didn't realize that they were paying attention to you. That literally is your executive identity, the reputation you create before the opportunity arrives. Boom. And if your identity says reliable, dependable, hardworking, that's perfectly fine. But what they're looking for that next level is the identity to say strategic, decisive, optimization, effectiveness, executive communication. They're looking for future-focused, business-minded, reasoning skills, being the face of the business. That's what your identity needs to say for your leadership trajectory to go like this. Now, the question becomes, is that what they see at this very moment? Actually, as a side note, is that what they saw 6 months ago? Because that's when the conversation started and your name didn't come up. The selection already happened. Someone else got chosen, and I'm not quite sure why everyone is shocked when it happened. They looked at them 6 months ago because of the strategy and the intentionality and the purposefulness of what they had as they were practicing their strategy, or as they nailed down their strategy, which is connected to their executive identity on a consistent basis. That decision was made long before the posting went live. And on June 27th at 4 o'clock, I am hosting a class that talks about exactly how decisions are made. But what needs to happen first is the executive identity. And that is one of the 4 pillars I teach in class. I am teaching you executive signals that leaders miss every day, because the next promotion won't be won through hard work. It's won through stronger positioning and your strategy. If you're ready to know and understand what your positioning should look like and the strategy you need to move ahead, June 27th at 4 o'clock, DanieSheldon.net. Do not get waitlisted. I'll see you there. Happy leading.